So Nate, last week at the end of the week, it was all over about the gambling. You got all the NBA players' faces all over the news, but you don't see anybody else that's involved. What do you think about one, the state of gambling in sports? Two, what is your thoughts on this current NBA situation? And three, as an athlete, have you ever been involved in sports betting or throwing games?
Well, let me answer this one first. I have never personally betted
All
on
right,
a game
I knew the
that I
answer.
played in or nothing like that. Like that's wild to me, right?
It's crazy.
But I would say that I've experienced plenty of gambling to some sort in professional sports, whether
Yeah,
it's card games, whether it's dominoes, whatever it is. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
prevalent. If we're
I done
talking
watch
about that,
guys.
it's prevalent.
Right,
You
right.
grow up
I don't
doing
watch
it.
guys gamble all the time. You know, a good friend of mine, to be honest with you, like he gambled so much every Monday we would go to Atlantic City and go to the Borgata, and I'm talking about, man, he would sit at that crap table all night. You know what I'm saying? So I don't watch guys gamble all the time. I think when it comes to this specific situation with this NBA, the NBA players and mixed up in this situation, I think it's unfortunate because obviously, they are the poster child for this situation. 30 people picked up, and we only really know of 3 or 4 guys
That's
out of
crazy.
that 30 that, are even involved in the situation in itself. They've mentioned the crime families, but at the same time, it's been a generalized name. Giovanni's, it's never no one specific. So when you look at this situation, in all honesty, it feels like an obvious ploy from the government. It just seems like a distraction, even if it's for the current issue that they're dealing with gambling. You throw these guys out there, and out of 30, we only know of 3 or 4 guys being those guys, and probably these 3 or 4 guys had the lowest role in the operation out of the whole situation. So it's very concerning, being an ex-athlete, being in this situation that I've been around those type of games and knowing guys that gamble and may have just been a part of the game to be exposed as
Ringleader.
the creator and the operator of such.
Come
It's
on, dog.
unfortunate, but in the same sense, if you're not in that situation, you're not in that situation. If you don't put yourself in that situation, you're not there. But it's unfortunate to see what those guys are doing.
Well, I would say with the whole poker thing is crazy to me because you're talking about X-ray tables, X-ray glasses, all things, marked cards. Look, Chauncey Billups, for everything I know, is an upstanding person, man. And he's a coach. I don't know that my man got time to be doing all that. So to be, what I'm saying, the ringleader. Now, on the other hand, throwing the game, when they show them clips of Rozier, hey, man, that looked bad, bro. He threw
It's
the game,
real.
bro.
I
He
see
threw,
I
he
see
threw the
him throw the
game,
ball
bro.
over the rim from like 4 feet away.
He
I'm
threw
like,
the
hold
game,
on, what
bro.
you doing?
That's crazy. But I can't imagine, and I guess it happens because I've actually heard one of the mafia guys talk about it, like how they would press a quarterback to drop a ball or to throw it to a defender. And no said quarterback, he's just telling his stories, however it goes. But I couldn't. The integrity for me, man, it's the integrity of the game, man. To what everybody keeps hollering, like you're already making hella bread, like, so what's another 100,000 or something like that on some bets? And I'm not going out there to look bad. I'm not gonna make myself miss a tackle or do some bullshit like that. So there's no place in that for the game.
No question. That's where it is with me. Like it's complete integrity. Like
Yeah.
I get it. For me, walking out in public, I've been in grocery stores before, and people, come up to you like, "Hey, man, I wish you would have caught that pass last week." And I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm trying to get some macaroni and cheese." Like, so I couldn't imagine just for like 100 bands constantly having that happen everywhere you go. You
That's
take your
crazy.
daughters to eat, they coming up to you at the table talking about their fantasy team. I ain't trying to go through that. Like it ain't worth it. So I agree with you, man. The integrity of the game, there's no way I can go out there and trick my game off just to get paid on the side when I'm already reaping the benefits in a lot of ways of being a national football player. So I'll take it. I'll take my national football status, and I can't do that cheating
Yeah,
and betting
man.
on the side, tricking my game off.
You,
No
you
way.
you living the dream, and you tarnishing your name at the same time.
Podcasting for the masses, and I'm coming correct.